Poland is rushing more forces to its eastern border after Belarusian helicopters crossed into the country's airspace on Tuesday. Belarus, a key Russian ally, denied the accusation, instead accusing NATO member Poland of lying to justify a buildup of its military. Last week, President Vladimir Putin said he would consider an attack on Belarus an attack on Russia.
Putin is raising the stakes, and this is how regional, if not world wars, start. On August 3, 2023, two helicopters from Belarus, a close Russia-backed ally and a member of the Union, as Putin likes to call it, flew into Polish airspace. In case you didn't know, Poland is a member of NATO, just like Britain, France, and Italy, which means that if anyone attacks any member of NATO, specifically in this case Poland, all the members of NATO are bound by the treaty to retaliate. It's a mutual defense treaty. Well, Putin intends to test their resolve and to raise the stakes in the Ukrainian war. If you didn't know, the West, including the vast majority of NATO members, have been supplying the Ukrainians with all kinds of weapons. The most recent weapon sent to the Ukrainians is a missile called the Storm Shadow missile, an invention of our British friends. Watch this.
This is the Storm Shadow cruise missile, the weapon that's providing Ukraine with the strike range it needs for its counteroffensive. These highly precise weapons have a range of over 155 miles, 3 times that of the HIMARS in Ukraine. With that kind of range, these weapons are forcing Moscow to rethink its logistics. Here's how these long-range, deep strike missiles work, and why the Storm Shadow is equipped to take out key Russian command and control centers.
The reach of a Storm Shadow, it allows Ukraine to target all of this territory you see here. So if you look here at this map of the front lines, that includes Crimea, places like Berdyansk, where there's a lot of command and control.
The most important capability of this missile is the ability to strike deep within the heart of Russian-occupied territory, and even Russia itself. Combine that with the development/use of drones, sometimes developed domestically, sometimes gifted by NATO, and Putin has a real problem.
Russia's war in Ukraine is increasingly blowing up in Moscow. This Ukrainian drone attack Sunday night bringing Russia's war hundreds of miles away into the heart of its own capital, shocking citizens.
My friends and I rented an apartment to come here and unwind, and at some point we heard an explosion and it was like a wave. Everyone jumped.
Attacks like this in Moscow becoming increasingly common. Last week, another Ukrainian drone hit a Ministry of Defense building.
Putin's bargain with the Russian people is clear. I will keep you safe. I will make you proud. You are in no danger. Obey me. Well, these drone strikes in the capital of Russia don't look like safety to me, so Putin is escalating. Recently, the Wagner group, under the command of Yevgeny Prigozhin, has been exiled to Belarus. Well, they are now on the border of Poland and have twice incurred on Polish airspace. The Polish, in response, first deployed 2,000 troops to its border. Then it said it would increase its deployment to 10,000 troops.
At the edge of the European Union, an uneasy calm for now. This is Poland's border with Belarus, a border that's becoming more and more militarized with the arrival of 10,000 troops to support the border guard.
4,000 soldiers will support directly the border guards. The remaining 6,000 will be on standby.
So why use the Wagner group? Why not Belarusian or Russian troops? Well, by using mercenaries, for example the Wagner group, Russia and Belarus give themselves plausible deniability. By using a third party, they'll be able to say, hey, it wasn't us. These mercenaries are crazy. We can't control them. But they also get to put pressure on a NATO ally. They're basically doing what's being done here in this clip from Better Call Saul.
Take the 5, I'll leave with nothing. Do you want to go? You heard him. 6.
Put it away.
Do you really want to do this?
They're raising the stakes, asking NATO, is a potential world war worth it to you? You're striking my home, you're embarrassing me, my troops are being hit by your weapons, and now my country is being hit by your weapons. Do you want to go? Make no mistake, Putin has made this message explicit.
Что касается Беларуси, то это часть союзного государства. И развязывание агрессии против Беларуси будет означать агрессию против Российской Федерации. На это мы будем отвечать всеми имеющимися у нас средствами.
So now what? Well, the long and short of it is, nobody knows. Nobody knows. And when nobody knows, that's how wars start. Big wars. Signing off. Peace. Hey, if you like this video, please smash that like button and hit subscribe. We would love to see you again. So take it easy. Peace.